Hey guys, hey Thunder. Sorry it took me a few minutes.
There's a world of possibilities in the Taco Bell app. And to prove it, we're giving
Thunder Ridge, can you hear me? Hey David. Doing good, man. Doing good. It was a long, hot day, 94 degrees down here. Awesome, David. Thank you. Yeah, man, it was hot and humid, and it was like a little sauna going on in my car today. I mean, I never could get cool, never could get cooled off. Meant to say duck. Oh goodness. Hey, Thunder, I'm sorry I missed your live today. I had gotten home and I was doing some paperwork and stuff and saw that you went live. Then you went away, and then I never could get you back. All right, I got 4 people. I'm waiting on someone special to show up, and then we're gonna start. Yo, Jeremy, what's up? Grant, how you doing? There she is. Suzanne Baker's in the house. Hey, sis, how are you? Tom, how you doing, buddy? All right. So, finally getting rain. We haven't stopped raining. Grant, where you from, Grant? What area? Look at there, Robin. Nabs go devil. All right. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get kind of started here on today. Um, it's actually this will be my second live stream. The first one was just kind of a practice run, so to speak. So what I'm doing is we're just going to talk. We can talk ducks if that's what you want. We can talk just outdoor stuff. But what I want to do is kind of hit on some of these small businesses that and kind of give them a little shout out. Little small businesses. I prefer them to be waterfowl related because that's what I do. But any small business will do, outdoor related or otherwise. Um, how do I like those bear videos? I have been watching a few of them, man. I like them. There's one that y'all chased one down and right in the beginning, and it looks like you popped him in the head or something. What's up, Perry? How you doing, buddy? All right. Oh, Perry Webb. Oh, and believe it or not, Thunder Ridge, his nickname is Bear. Yeah, you got to see him. He looks like a little black bear that just all hairy and stuff, but and fat and roly poly like me. But anyway, we showcasing little businesses and whatnot, giving them a little shout, not showcasing, but giving them kind of shout outs and stuff, letting them hang out and whatnot. And if they got anything, they can say it. They can say it if not. But today, also, I'm going to do shout outs to small YouTubers like myself. And I'm not going to showcase anybody. I'm not going to sit there and um, go through their videos or anything like that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to pick a YouTuber, a small YouTuber, and just say, hey guys, you might want to go look at this guy, and or girl, or whatever they're doing. And that's and then we're going to talk ducks, or talk something about duck hunting. But today, I'm going to showcase someone very, very special, and not showcase. I keep saying showcase. Shout out rather. Someone very, very special to me, and that's my sister. She is Suzanne Baker. She's in the chat. Sis, say hey to everybody. But she runs a dog grooming business out of her right next to her house, and it's called Bark Avenue Grooming. And Duckmaster, how you doing, buddy? I was waiting for you. Let me see if I can do. Huh. Well, that's kind of weird. Well, Duckmaster, before I get started, guys, I was trying to get Duckmaster was going to moderate for me, but I can't get it to turn him into a moderator. I don't know what's going on. So y'all just kind of look out for anybody that's first anybody's acting silly. Somebody help me look out for them. But no, my sister is Suzanne Baker, and she runs a little small dog. She specializes in small dogs, grooming out right there by our house, out of Cade, South Carolina. And but she also is the one who is responsible for helping me get my logos together. Kind of like this one right here, the Daddy Duck logo that she put on this mug for me. And what I did here, I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but she put it on my shirt here. So I have my logo on my shirt. And she is the one that did these hats, Make Ducks Migrate Again. And so if y'all want, if you want a tumbler or whatnot, I will, you can contact her. I'm going to give her a phone number. Is that okay, sis? I can give your phone number out, or do you want to write it in there for them? You can call her. If you live in the South Carolina area near Cades, South Carolina, anybody knows where that's at. Very few people do. It's way out in the country, but she can help you with your dog grooming. But if you want, like stickers, car decals, maybe some shirts done, or a hat done, or what have you, or mugs, or coasters, koozies, that kind of thing. You really need. I'd appreciate if y'all get in touch with her, and we'll go there. And speaking of which, I say we, me and my sister both. It's my idea, and she did it for me. But we have these Make Ducks Migrate Again ball caps. Now, we only have a limited amount of these hats. We didn't get a lot of them. We just kind of want to see what's going on. They're, what we say, 803-464-3668, or barkavenuegrooming15@gmail.com. So you need your dog groomed, a small dog groomed, or you want a hat or something done, please get in touch with her. She's going to be handling it. And we got like I said, a little small run of these hats. They're $15 plus shipping and handling. You boys that are in South Carolina that are close to me, I can get them to you because I know most of you, so I can get these to you kind of quick. But that's what we're doing, and that's what I'm talking about, the shout out. So small businesses and stuff. I'm gonna just do one shout out, and I'm gonna continue to shout it out throughout the day, and then I'm gonna do a Hey, am I back? Duckmaster, I can't make you I don't know. It's not working. I don't know. I don't know where it's at. I've clicked on your name and the three dots, but all it says is ban user or block user. So I don't know how to do it. I don't. I mean, I guess maybe it's because this isn't the bought and paid for StreamYard. This is the free one. Maybe that's what it is. And once I get enough people, okay. Yep, I'm back. Thanks. So listen, guys, get a hold. Like I said, if you need shirts, hats, that kind of thing done, or if you want one of those, make ducks migrate again caps, get in touch with my sister, and she will try making you a mod. Okay, I'll see with that. No, it says put user in timeout or block user. That's all the options I get. Clicked on, yeah, I clicked on your name, dude. Duckmaster, yeah, I clicked on your name, and I can show your stuff on the screen, but I can't. On the three little dots on the side, all it does is says block user or put somebody in timeout. Suzanne Baker, Merck says hey too. Hey Merck, how you doing, my brother-in-law? Can I go in timeout? Yeah, I can put you in timeout, Jeremy. Yeah, I can put you in timeout. So that's what I'm doing. Like little small places. I'm gonna, like I said, shout out to one a day, or one every time I come out here, and then I'm going to. Can't do it through StreamYard. It has to be done on the YouTube side. Okay, thanks, Grant. No, I'm strictly on StreamYard right now. I have not turned it on to YouTube, so I wouldn't even know how to begin to do that, man. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. So I need YouTube up then. Hey, best friend outdoors, how you doing, buddy? Glad you stopped in, man. Glad to stop in. Oh no, not timeout. Yeah, I'm not even sure how to do all this stuff yet, man. I'll be quite honest with you. But anyway, so that's what we're going to do. Just give a little shout out to a small business, and go from there. So, I thought today I've been doing on my videos that I've been doing. I've been doing every Wednesday a series of duck calling videos. What do you need help doing? I can try to help if it's technical. Best friend, yeah, what I'm trying to do is make somebody a moderator for this. I'm strictly on StreamYard right now. That's the only thing I brought up. I clicked on their names. All it tells me that they can go on timeout. Yes, this live stream on your account, or is it in the community settings? Well, I have an account for StreamYard. That's what I have. Best friends might know. That's what I have. I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys. When it comes to this technical stuff, I'm like ignorant. I ain't gonna lie, nothing. I'm ignorant. I mean, I'm past ignorant. I'm ignorant. Go through YouTube and make them a mod. All right, so how do you go through YouTube? I mean, we just click on live stream. Live now. Are you on a mobile or PC? Laptop. Go to this live stream on YouTube. Okay, well, I got to bring up YouTube. Huh. Are we having fun yet? In the chat on the far right hand side of someone's chat, there'll be 3 buttons. Yes. Yes. And when I click on there in StreamYard, it doesn't allow me to have the moderator button. Sorry, I got kicked. Okay. Welcome back. Saints won't remove a chat if you have ever done that. No, I've never had to remove one, but it doesn't give me that option to have a moderator. Now I've just got up. I got my YouTube account up. Trying to go to the streamer doesn't work. If I happen to lose y'all, I will be right back, whether it be through YouTube or StreamYard. Just bear with me. You gotta go eat. I'll be right back. All right, Thunder Ridge, I appreciate you coming in, man. Thank you so much. I'm still waiting on YouTube to come up, guys. I have a laptop I think was built in the 1920s. Take care, Thunder. Yeah. Create. All right, just hang tight, guys. I'm trying. I've never done this through YouTube, so this is I'm still working on it, best friend. It's got a little deal that's just going around in circles. I'll keep watching it. I'll just keep coming back to it. We'll figure it out. But I don't really want to take a lot of y'all's time up tonight. Anyway, let's just keep going. The heck with it. The fried green tomatoes I cooked were delicious. Guys, my sister is one heck of a cook. Unbelievable. She was telling me she was cooking fried pork chops. So anyway, we're just going to continue to go. So anyway, what I was going to do today was just talk about some duck calls. And one of my favorite types of duck calls. We don't work right now. We haven't get it figured out. That'll work, best friend. I appreciate that. We'll just work it out sometime later. We'll get it figured out. But one of my favorite type of duck calls, and that is a Tennessee Reelfoot duck call. And I love these. This is made by Sam Cox out of the upstate of South Carolina. He's a knife maker by trade, but he only made a handful of calls, and I actually have two of them. Yeah, we can do it another time, Duckmaster. But I do thank you, buddy. If you just keep an eye out for anybody that looks silly and let me know. But I got two of his calls. Both of them are Tennessee Reelfoot style. And here's the other one. This is just a very beautiful call. I don't even think this one's ever been used at all. But what makes them special is if you know anything about duck calls, most everybody, you have most duck calls nowadays have a Mylar reed or some type of reed material like this, that plastic reed, and that's what they generally have nowadays. Well, back in the day, they didn't have that plastic, so they had brass, and this is what makes it so special. When you take one apart, it's a brass reed. It's a brass reed. I don't know if y'all can see that very well, but it's a brass reed. And I guess the guy that, in my opinion, the guy that made them really famous was a man by the name of Earl Dennison, and duck call maker way back before I was born. And he had some of your older duck hunters may remember or have seen old magazines, Field and Stream magazines, where he had a mallard hen sitting on his shoulder and he was calling ducks. And I always thought that, even as a kid, you got to understand, this magazine was already probably 20, 25 years old. And I was 7 or 8 years old when I saw it, and I still thought it was the coolest thing in the world. But this is an Earl Dennison call. As you can tell, got his name written on there. If you can see it, Earl Dennison. This is my dad's favorite call. This comes from the I call it the Papa Duck archives. That's my dad is Papa Duck. And this was his favorite call, and yeah, a brass reed. And I'm not taking this call apart, not at all. There's no way in the world anybody can get me. But if you'll notice here, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see? There it is. ED for Earl Dennison. He very, very rarely put his initials in the call at all. He'd put a sticker on it or what have you, but he would not. He never carved into the call. And this has his initials. That's what makes it so special for my dad. And yes, sis, this is mine. I'm just saying, this will be mine. But anyway, this is, like I said, one of the favorite calls. I got this from his archives, from his collection. I have about, I don't know, 30 or so up here on the wall beside me. And but this is from his collection. Can I do the feeder chuckle? Yes, I can do the feeder chuckle on this. Now, I was getting ready to tell y'all on this call. Now, another thing about this call is, not fair. Yeah, well, yeah. I think you got a couple of his rifles, though. And I know one shotgun that's going to be yours. But you blow these calls wet. And yes, this is a wooden call. But what would do is you just dip it in the water and shake the water out, and they would blow it. Because if you didn't, it doesn't sound right. And I hope this. I don't know if it's going to sound good or not in here. It's kind of a higher pitch call. This one is. And that's just because it's not wet. And I'm not going to go dip it in water and bring it back, but you just kind of dip it in the lake or swamp. You're right there and you just shake the call out and you blow it wet. And it was called a wet call, and that's the Tennessee real foot call. That's it. That's the one. Here's his other one. Again, it doesn't sound quite right because it's not wet. Like I said, it needs to be wet, but you just kind of dip it in the water and then shake it out. That's all you do. And well, thanks, Duck Master. I've been doing this for 40. This will be my 48th year, and if Robin is still in the house, me and him have been chasing ducks in the Santee swamps. Yeah, I think Robin's got a few years on me, but we've been chasing ducks around here for a very long time. Yeah, that's right. You got that monster. Guys, you should see the deer this girl killed. Was it 2 years ago? Oh, unbelievable deer. But yeah, here's the calls. This is another one of his calls out of his collection. Now this is an Arkansas style call, and I mean it's just your basic J frame call. It's got the Mylar reed in it and the cork. It's just a pretty cool looking call. This one is actually made by, I can't remember where the guy's from. I don't know if he's from South Carolina or North Carolina. Tommy Tune. Robin, if you're still here, do you remember where Tommy Tune came from? Is he from South Carolina? I can't remember. But that's a Tommy Tune call, and it's just your I wouldn't say average. It's just your normal Arkansas single reed style call. And I'll hit a lick. I ain't blown this call. I've never blown this call. My dad finds out, I might get shot. So yeah, it sounds pretty good. Pretty good call. Now, something I wanted to show you. Oh, we can use this. Some of you younger guys that are in here, I'm blowing a duck call. I'm going to give you a little trick, a little something that was taught to me many years ago. Now, when you have a call and you got the reed up like this, most people will blow a duck call with that reed up. Okay, so he's got the reed up and they're blowing it. Okay, what I'm going to tell you is, and if you look at your lanyard and you put everything together, when your lanyard's out here and you go and you grab your call and you bring it up from that position, your reed is going to be up. Well, take your lanyard and spin it around, okay, to where when you pick it up and go to bring it to your lips, that the reed is down, okay? And when the reed is down, you don't collect all the spit and everything else, which will get in your tone board, and which can cause your call to either freeze up or anything like that. So it's giving it a little drainage, okay? So you want to blow it where the reed's down. I'm not sure if y'all can see that or not, but just make sure that the reed is down when you blow. Now, I will say this, it gives it a slight different tone. So here's the reed down. Okay, that's the reed down. And reed up. And if you can hear it, I don't know if you can or not through this computer or not, but there's a slight higher pitch with the reed up versus the reed down. But with the reed down, you're not collecting all that spit, because let's face facts, you're going to spit especially when you're doing a feed chuckle. You're going to spit. It's going to happen. Your mouth's going to, you got ducks coming through the trees. You're all excited. The mouth starts watering. You're slobbering around like an old lab trying to get a bologna sandwich. Trust me, you're going to spit. So what I do is on my lanyards, on my personal lanyard, here's one of my cut downs. This one happens to be made by R&T duck calls. I have it situated where I put the knot to my lanyard down, so when I bring it up, that knot is right. I don't know if you can see it. That knot is right there, and just like I'm drinking a Coca-Cola. But if you can see, I don't know if you can or not, but the reed is down. I do this to all my calls. I make sure that's how it's done. Every one of these calls, and I got a bunch of calls. This is my hunting lanyard. And every one of them is done that way so that when I bring it up, that when I'm calling in, that spittle, that spit, some of you guys, dip tobacco or what have you, or, whatnot, it drops down and doesn't get clogged up as easy. And that's what I was wanting to talk about, let y'all hear see some of my great, some of my older calls. Suzanne said, Suzanne says, love to hear duck calls. Me too. You grew up, we're brother and sister. You grew up with us blowing duck calls throughout the house. Tom says, good tip. Thank you so much, Tom. And what call is good for beginners? Okay, well, give me a second. David, are you still in the house today? David, you still here? I don't know if David Henson's still in the house. David Henson, by the way, guys, is he's the guy that does Flatwood lanyards. He's the ones that makes my duck call lanyards. This isn't one of his, so I want to make sure he doesn't, see it. Okay, I suggest, what is a good call for beginners? I tell you what, this is probably a little controversial for some people, maybe not for others, but for a beginner, someone who's never blown a duck call before in their life, and they're just trying to figure it out, and you're trying to learn air pressure, which comes up from your diaphragm or whatnot, you have basically three types of call. David Henson, oh, you should start to laugh. Yeah, that wasn't one of your lanyards, brother, but I promise I'm going to get all of mine turned into yours. This is a Duck Commander call here. This is their triple reed, called a triple threat, and it has Swamp Goose in the house. Yes, guys, if you've never met Swamp Goose, then you need to, because he's like me, just skinnier. It's a triple reed kind of call, and it's very, very easy to blow. Takes very little air, and for a new beginner, I suggest getting one of these calls. They don't cost much. They're about $50-$60, and they're very, very easy to blow, and you can learn how to make your different calls, whether it be the quack or the feed chuckle or the greeter or the comeback or the chop call, or you got the Louisiana mallard, which sounds like she's got rice in her throat and that kind of thing. The next thing is the double reed, and it's I wasn't going to take that Duck Commander apart because I've had the reeds fall out, and I don't want to do that again. But this is a double reed call. It has two reeds in it. This one's made by R&T, and it's not a harder call, and it's an easy call to blow too. This is very soft, and it takes less air. And as you mature in your duck calling, you're going to find out that you can force that air up and out, and you can go from a triple to a single, or triple to a double, or maybe just straight into a single reed. And the single reed is actually the hardest calls to blow because it's one reed, and you've got to break that reed over when you're calling. You can hear the softness on a. Well, I'll tell you what. Here's a triple reed, just a quack. You hear how soft she is. Very little air. Double reed. And a single reed. And you're going to find out that your single reeds are going to be louder because you're forcing more air. You're having to force more air. I was taught on a double reed Ginson, the cigar-shaped type calls. A lot of guys still have. I got one up here somewhere. That's what I learned on. And then I went to a single reed. And even though I still blow a single reed today, I blow now a cut down call. And I don't know if you can see that correctly or not, but this is a Kirk McCulloch custom cut White River edition. And it's a cut down. So if you look at the call, let's see here. So if you look at a traditional single reed call like this happens to be a Duck Commander. You'll notice that you have the tone board or tuner, and the barrel slides in on through here. You see how wide that is, right? You see how wide that is right there? Well, in a cut down, what you're doing is you're boring the barrel out and you're flipping your tone board and everything to the other end, henceforth like this. So you got that. There we go. And then you got that. See how it's kind of like flipped around? And then if you keyhole it, I don't know if you can happen to see this or not, but Kirk, he keyholes his calls. I don't know if you can see, but you see that little indention right in there, where my finger is right there, the little indention. It's called a keyhole, and this is called a keyhole call or cut down call. And it's actually, even though it's single reed, it's still even harder to blow than a traditional single reed. Now, what I like about his calls is they are threaded. Look at there. This one's threaded, and I love that. And the reason I do is with a friction style call, you could, chances are, but you could actually, it can actually come apart. Here's a Duck Commander Jace Robertson series type call, and it's a friction, and that's why I have 2 loops on it. And by the way, and that's what I like about David's lanyards. He gives you 2 loops, one to put around the toning board and one to put around the barrel. So if it does come apart, you may lose some reeds, but you don't lose the vital parts. You can always order more reeds. But this call has a tendency of popping out, and because it's a friction style where you stick it in there, and you can actually, when you're blowing it, let's see if I can get it to work. All right. Sometimes it will break loose, and you see how it squealed over? That's because it kind of came apart, and it'll come apart on you, and you don't get that back pressure in through the call, and it'll squeal and, of course, flare ducks. Well, with Kirk's design, with the threaded barrel, you don't lose any of that. See y'all next week. 3 a.m. comes early, about the same time every morning. Tom, thank you so much for showing up, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yes, David, chapstick on the soundboard and reeds will help with moisture also. I'm behind trying to work. Yeah. Tim Board, that's what it's for. That's right. But you don't lose any of that back pressure. And David is right. Some guys, and I've done it before, but they take a little chapstick and rub it on the reed, and that helps with the moisture beading off, so it goes away. But still, I always flip them around. And just something that was taught to me a long time ago, and I just do it. So I'm passing it on to you guys. But this call is a little bit harder to blow. It just takes a little bit more air. And you can see that it's very, very, very loud and a lot more raspier. But that's it. And so anyway, there's my calls. This is becoming fast my go-to call here. I don't have it on lanyard because when I'm in my office here, I'm always blowing on it or something, playing with it, practicing. And even after This is 47. This coming teal season will be 48 years. I still practice my duck calls. Drives my wife absolutely crazy, but I'm always practicing my calls. Always practice. Practice makes perfect. Just like when you're shooting, memory, muscle memory. So, but anyway, I really wanted to show you these style calls here, the Tennessee Reelfoot. Some of you younger hunters may not have known about these. This is an antique. This is older. I'm 55, and this is probably 10, 15, maybe even 20 years older than I am. So, that's an old call. That's why it doesn't go hunting anymore. It gets put up. And I just kind of wanted to show you a little history, show you some old calls. You want a smaller lanyard. You know what, David, I'd like to have one for teal, a teal lanyard. Hold one teal call and a teal whistle. That's what I want, to be quite honest with you. But I wanted to show you all these calls and some of you younger hunters that have never seen them before, kind of get an idea of the history of duck hunting and the calls. I could keep going on and on and on about pincher style calls, tongue pinchers, those kind of calls. I don't have one. I wish I did. That definitely would show it to you. But I hope that answered some of your questions about calls. One other thing I'd like to do, David, don't go away. Do not go away, David. Is on a video that I just put out called Huge Announcement, which is I was announcing that I was going to start doing live streams and this kind of thing. I was also doing an unboxing in that video where I had purchased a call lanyard and a duck strap, and from David Henson here, who has Flatwood lanyards. There we go. Anybody wants that number, or he's on Facebook, so Flatwood lanyards on Facebook. And so I ordered it, so I got it in, and I was going to be doing a giveaway because of I had 100 subscribers, and I originally I was just going to give away a hat. There's 100 subscribers, give away a hat. So Make Ducks Migrate Again ball cap. I had these. My sister made these up for me. I thought they were funny. I still think they're funny. Everybody I talk to says they're hilarious. I mean, I just think that's just a funny way to show something. But I then decided that I am going to give away this 3-drop lanyard that David made for me. It's all green. There's 1, 2, 3 drops. Okay. Each loop is for 1 call. For 2, 1 call per 2 loops. There we go. Also a matching duck strap right here. It's got 4 drops on each side. So you can put a pile of ducks or a pile of geese on here. And this is now in my giveaway. And so what you have to do in order for the giveaway is you have to subscribe to my channel, to the YouTube channel. And then you got to hit the thumbs up, and you have to put it on. Okay. Let me finish this up, and I will, David. You have to hit the thumbs up. There we go. Can y'all see that? Oop, my feet are slipping. Can y'all see that? I don't know if you can or not. There's 2 loops right here. 1 right here. That's, for me, that's the perfect size. It's right there. Right at my belly button. Yep. And I got a big belly, so it just kind of sticks out. So, You give it a thumbs up, and then you comment 365 giveaway, 365 giveaway in the comment section. If you don't do that, I won't count it. So you have to, on that video, on that particular video, go look it up and type in 365 giveaway and just give it a thumbs up, and you're entered. Okay. Now, next Monday, July 6th at 8 p.m., I am going to announce the winner on live stream. Is what I'm going to do. So if you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe and get your name in the hat. I'm gonna take names right up to the last second, But come 8 o'clock, shutting her down. Come on here. I'm gonna take all the names. I'm gonna put them in a bucket, and I'm just gonna reach in there and draw the while we're talking. I'm gonna reach in there and draw a name out, and I'm gonna give the winner. Okay, awesome. And then once I do that, you will have, if you just happen not to be on the live stream, that's why I'm going to give you 3 days to contact me once I announce it. And you can do that. I've left a email address in that video, which is daddyduck365@gmail.com. Just send me an email saying, this is, it's good to give away, telling people they have to be subscribed. I'm going to not get away with it. Okay. Thank you, Grant. So I guess I can't say what I just said. So y'all just forget what I said. At least about the subscription. So anyway, that's all you got to do. And, yeah, I appreciate that, Grant. I thank you. I don't know all the rules and regs. Now y'all do. So that's what you need to do. And anyway, and now I'm going to give this away. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have a little fun with it. So you're going to get the call lanyard, duck strap, and a hat. That's it. That's what you're going to get. Okay. Is Duckmaster, you still in the house? Is Duckmaster still here? I hope I didn't lose him. Okay, like I said earlier, I'm going to give shout outs to one particular small company, small business a night. I know that David my sister was one, and then David's the second one. But David did build these, and I wanted to make sure he was around to see what I was doing with these. And but I also said that I was going to shout out to a YouTuber, and so I thought that I would go ahead and shout out to Duckmaster. Now, just so you know, Duckmaster is 14 years old, and he has got some videos out, and they're pretty good. They really are. He's got it. It's going his way. So, but he is 14 years old, and some of you older hunters out here, what were you thinking about at 14? I'm sure wasn't doing a video, maybe a television show when you got older, but definitely wasn't trying to put up a YouTube channel with all as competitive as it is. And I think he's doing a fine job. So if you see him, Duck is Duckmaster. Take a look at some of his videos. If you like him, of course, help him out, show some love. Again, just that's what we're here for. We're going to help each other as best we can. But so anyway, that's what I was going to do. Does anybody have any questions? Anything? Looks like I got 9 people left in the room. Anybody got any questions? If you do have questions, you can send them a message on Instagram. Section 8, thanks so much. Just let him know that I gave him a shout out. so he knows. Actually, he actually suggested. He asked me earlier today if he could be a moderator, and undoubtedly, I could not figure this thing out to save my life. So, anyway, any ducks left on your to get list? Yes. I have shot every puddle duck that's in North America, in the United States, except one, and that is a cinnamon teal, and that is the one I want. I want a cinnamon teal so bad I can't see straight, but I have to go far, far west. There's none of us, and smash that, everyone. There's none of us, and only 6. Huh? Okay. So a cinnamon teal. That's what I want. I want one really, really bad. And I do want, and I'm gonna be greedy about it. I want to. I want a Drake full plumage, cinnamon teal. That's what I want. As far as diving ducks, on my flyway, which is the Atlantic flyway, I've shot them all. Canvasbacks, redheads, bluebills, buffleheads. Yes, I've even shot mergansers. So if anybody asks, and yes, I've been known to shoot only 6 thumbs up. Now, come on. Oh, I see where you're going. Thank you so much. What Section 8 is saying, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up on this. Helps me out in the long run. I've shot all the diving ducks on the Atlantic flyway. I've even shot a greater scaup or a greater bluebill and a little bluebill. You'll throw in a cinnamon on a blue wing come September. Oh, yeah, Swamp Goose. Where are you going to get a cinnamon at? I know who you are. You just remember that, okay? Swamp Goose, I have one question. Is little Matt watching this with you? For those that don't know, Swamp Goose is my son. And little Matt is my grandson. And I have been told that little Matt likes to watch his daddy duck on YouTube. So I know he's asleep. Okay. Hey, fine. But yeah, so as far as a sea duck, trapper for 100 years. Hey, Dave, good to see you, man. The question was, any ducks on my list? Cinnamon teal is the duck I'm wanting. As far as a sea ducks, I've never shot a sea duck, so any of the sea ducks would be on my list. But I want a cinnamon teal. That's the one I want. Anything else, guys? Trapper, we've been on here for about an hour, and I wasn't going to go too much further than that. But if anybody's got a question, that I can help out with, just anything, we got a few minutes. And are you on Instagram? Yes, Section 8, I am. It's under my real name. When I was fixing it up, it went under my real name, which is Matt Wongrey, Wongrey. But I've always put a thumbnail on it when I post videos. So anything else? The Section 8, you can call me Matt. My first name is Matt, M-A-T-T. So you can call me Matt. I have no problem with that. Not at all. Swamp Goose, if you're still there, I want you to tell me how that new choke tube is. You need to go shoot it. Grant, if I was in my living room, I got a beautiful pintail drake that I got in my living room. The only mounted duck I have in this office is a summer duck, which most people call them wood ducks. We call them summer ducks. And it's actually my son's duck that he killed, which is, hey, welcome back, Thunder. Well, how was supper? We tried to do that early, Section 8. I'm going to see if this will work. What the heck? Yeah, Section 8, when I do this and I'm in YouTube live stream or YouTube, it only says put user in timeout or block user. And that's all it says. It should, all it does is bring up two, either block or ban them. And that's all it says. Maybe because this isn't the paid version, this is the free version. That may be what it is. But in this room, in this my office room, all I have is a summer duck on here. We tried it earlier in StreamYard and in YouTube, and I couldn't get it to work. So I guess I'm gonna have to sit down with somebody who is more technical than I am, try to figure this out. But that's all right. We'll get it. We'll get it next time. I promise we'll get it next time. Yeah, our whole family has nicknames. Andrew is in the house. What's up? Man, y'all are coming in and I'm really wanting to go eat supper. All right, we'll stay a little bit longer. I got no problem. Can you follow you on Instagram? There you go. You got it, Section 8? All right. Any more questions? Andrew, we've been, hey, Jeremy, what's for supper? I have no idea. Yeah, we got the nicknames. Yeah. Our dad, my sister Suzanne, our dad is, he is known as Papa Duck. And actually, I believe it was my sister's child, one of her children, actually Tiffy Toes, gave him, was it Tiffany that gave him the name of Papa Duck? And then I just ended up getting Daddy Duck because he was the Papa, I was the Daddy. You'll see, I got you, buddy. I just saw it pop up on my iPad. Thank you. And thanks a lot, Thunder. And so we all have nicknames. We've always had nicknames. Every one of us. And then I have a question. What can I build you duck hunters that is hard to get a hold of that would be helpful? I have no problem with you. Yeah, hey guys, David, and I was really going to showcase or highlight David next Monday, but we can do it right now. David makes all kind of things. He makes not only the call lanyards and duck straps, he also makes coyote totes, varmint totes, turkey totes, gun slings, shotgun slings, rifle slings. If you've got an electronic collar that you use for varmint hunting and you want to be able to tote it around, he can build that. He can build camera straps, whatever it is. He can build with using paracord. And I'm telling you, I mean, that thing is thick, guys. I mean, look how that thing is thick. It is definitely thick, and it is sturdy as all get. This is one of the sturdiest strap lanyards I've ever come across. I mean, it is, and it's wide, it's comfortable. And if y'all have any ideas, something you want built, get a hold of David. I'm gonna put this back. If y'all want to write that down, Flatwood lanyards. And hopefully y'all got that information. Shoot him an idea of something that you want built. I tell you, he's going to make me an in. I would love to get a duck tote. I've seen yours, Mr. Ed. It's not. Yeah, you talking about the leather duck tote or the one I'm showing? David, you make a good. Yeah, he makes duck totes. I have a leather one that's been passed down for generations. The one now, this one, I'm talking about this one right here, Andrew. This is what I'm giving away, Andrew. This is in the giveaway. I'm giving this away, along with a call lanyard, along with Make Ducks Migrate Again. All of this is in my giveaway, Andrew. All of this, every last bit of it. Yep. Go to my channel and look up the video on the giveaway video and follow the directions. Yep. So he can make anything. What I'm wanting him to make for me is an end cap hanger, I guess is what you call it. I don't even know what you call it. But if you have a screw in a tree when you're duck hunting, and instead of having a gun strap, you just got this little hanger on the end that's attached to the end cap, and you just kind of slip it over the nail or the screw that you got in the tree or the hanger that you got in the tree, and it just holds it. So all you do is grab your gun and pull it, and you can start to go to shoot. And I can. That's right, Dave. That's right, Andrew. That's right. If you don't win this, I guarantee you, David can make you one. Guarantee it, and you'll like it. Andrew, this is my personal one that he built for me. This is my personal one that he's built for me. And I love this thing. I'm telling you right now. I think David, you sold quite a few of these in South Carolina, haven't you? Yeah, that's right. You did. That's right. I forget you were there when I was doing that video. I brought this out. Yep. I tell you, I've always been told that if I ever go through the swamp at warp 10, that I'll catch a limb, I'll hang myself. All the calls I wear around my neck. Oh, Francis. Oh, Francis is in the house. And yes, she is kin by marriage. That is a lot of calls for one lanyard. Yes, I have a lot of calls. Yes. He sold them all over from the U.S. coast to coast. I listen. I've gone through a lot of lanyards, and um, a lot of them just don't hold up. They don't hold up, and this one's built solid. Actually built solid. Again, we're I doubt it. All right, so the joke is in this house was, why do you need so many duck calls? And my response was, why do you need so many shoes? So there you go. That was the response. And I'm probably going to get hit in the back of the head when I leave out of here. But so what we're doing, guys, and for those that have come in late, so what we do is on this particular show, I'm going to give a shout out to a small business. Today's shout out was to my sister, Suzanne Baker. She makes these tumblers for me, the Daddy Duck logo. She made she actually helped me design the logo that I've got on my shirt. She's made the hat, made these hats for me. We're going to be making some more. Going to get hit with a cook. No, that's you, son. That's you that got hit with you got slung out with a cookbook. Yeah, you keep picking on. But she made this hat for me. We're gonna get some more made up, different style. So I just wanted to show my appreciation for that by giving her a shout out for her work. So I'm going to try to find a small business that I deal with. Next week was going to be David because I'm doing a giveaway on July 6th, and it's his product that I'm giving away. So I was going to really push his product next week. And I also want to give a YouTuber, a young YouTuber or someone new into YouTubing, just a shout out and let y'all go see his stuff. And that was Duckmaster. And if anybody knows how to get in touch with him, I'll get with you and Mr. David on the lanyard. All right, Andrew, you take care of yourself, buddy. Thank you so much for coming in. Hit the thumbs up before you leave. Thumbs up before you leave. So I wanted to give shout outs to them. And guys, Duckmaster is, like I said, he's 14 years old. And he's got a YouTube channel. Just go ahead and check him out. Give him a thumbs up, give him a comment. He is 14 years old, so that needs to be taken a lot into consideration. But he's got some good videos, and he's working on it. So go check him out. I've got him. We're buddies now. So yeah, and that's what I'm gonna do, and then go over what we were doing. Come up with a little something, and so we talked about the Tennessee Reelfoot calls and the brass reeds on them and the different sounds. So anyway, guys, it's 9:14. It is. I need to eat. I actually have to be up at 3:00 in the morning to go to work. So I'm going to call it a night, and I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. And basically, I had a live stream over the weekend. It was kind of a test run to see what I was doing, but today was the very first one. My plans are to every Monday at 8:00 to have a live stream for about an hour or so. If it goes over, that's fine. Just, as long as we get questions, I'll try to answer them, whatever you want to hear. And that's it, guys. So anyway, I want to thank all of y'all for showing up. My fat belly is telling me I've got to go eat something, and that's what I'm getting ready to go do. Listen, y'all have a safe evening, and don't forget to jump up, subscribe, comment, like on all my videos, and we'll see y'all next time on Daddy Duck 365. Holy crap.